Welcome to the BK42 channel. This is the Azul Arida 2. I reviewed this bike about 3 months ago. In this video I would like to talk about the modifications I made to this bike, what I like and what I don't like about this bike. So let's start with the changes I made. The saddle is completely modified. The original saddle looks good, but the edges were stiff and uncomfortable. I hired an upholster to remake it in a new design. It looks good, feels good, and it's very comfortable. I also changed the headlights. The original headlights are fine, but I would like to have something bigger to match the retro style. I bought all the necessary parts from AliExpress and I did it myself at home with a few tools. I will post a detailed video soon and all used parts will be listed in the description below. I wanted to stay connected to the controller, so I have to use a display control button to turn it on and off. Once the light is on, I can switch between the 3 modes using the switcher. I will get to the electrical connection in a bit. Another change is the tail lights. It's also made to have the retro moto style. The original tail lights are great and work perfectly integrated with the main system. I bought 2 retro bullet style motorcycle LED lights for this modification. I had only to build a simple base to install them together. Since the battery is 48 volt and the new lights are 12 volts, I needed 2 DC converters to install the new headlights and tail lights. They are small and placed under the saddle. Works very well, but I'm still not sure how to get the brake lights to work when the headlights are active. The handlebar are still original, but I polished with 2500 grit sandpaper. I want to match the black matte with other parts. I finally got rid of the chain guard and the fender. They are great, but I don't like the bike with them on. I replaced the footrests with folding ones, added some stickers and removed the cable cover. I prefer to have lots of cables in front of me than one thick cable. Okay, let's talk about what I like most about this bike. First is the ride comfort. The large saddle and the frame design makes it for a very comfortable ride. You can put yourself in different places and adjust your riding position to improve your comfort. The second is the motor power. Even with only 250 watts, the motor is great and powerful. Very good torque. The third is the quality parts. The bike is well made and all the parts selected are extremely durable, showing no signs of use or wear after several kilometers of riding. The ability to modify and customize this bike is truly amazing. You can freely change your bike. The possibilities are endless. But of course, not everything is perfect. So let's talk about what I don't like about this bike. Not many things, but I have to talk about it. What annoys me the most is the lack of throttle on this bike. I know Azul bike follows the EU regulations, but for me this is a must-have for this bike. Let me explain why. The frame size and design makes cycling very difficult for tall people. Once the bike is moving, it's perfectly fine, but when you start cycling, it takes a little while for the engine to kick. So if you need to stop the bike and start it again, it's not easy. A thumb throttle would solve this problem. I tried installing the throttle, but it doesn't work. A new EB bus cable is required. I bought the cable and hooked up all the components, but the throttle doesn't work. There is no way to make it happen. I think the only way to install a throttle on this bike is to replace the controller and the EB bus cable, but I will not do it. Azul sells the Arida 2 750 watts version, with a thumb throttle, more power and even a bigger battery, which isn't legal for the streets in Europe, unfortunately. The second thing I'm not happy with is the footrests. They are secured with a single central screw. No matter how tight it is, it will continue to rotate around its axis. Other Arita owners have reported the same issue to me. Would I recommend this bike? Oh yes, definitely. It's a great bike, well built, safe and a great ride. I'm sure I will continue to ride this bike for many years to come. That's it for today. So please comment below and let me know what do you think about this bike. Do you want the Azul Arida 2? What do you like most about this bike? Stay tuned, lots to come. Cheers!
Said I couldn't have, get the team. I got a vision for the things you ain't believe. And here's the motto, hard work, this over everything. It's that comeback. I'm calling plays, hit the pass, then the run back. Yeah, on the way.